Did I hear that right?
What?
Dakota? Yeah. I heard it right? Sydney said? Yep.
No, it was Katie.
Sydney has to send me his IRL to my messenger, and then I can hand it over to the responsible department.
I can type it inside the chat. I know what it is. Inside the chat. That's the person on.
Oh, that person? Oh my god.
He's gonna be in so much fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't understand that half my people are in there spectating.
Yeah, sorry, buddy, I still have my wallet on me. That's it. Just go to the bathroom, Sydney. Just be yourself, man. Do what you need to do.
I don't care.
Zach, can't you just look at Cage's channel, turn it down? It's got the hour.
Gives me more videos to fucking broadcast. Why? Then I'll just have someone else fucking do the point plan.
I just need his channel load. And then I can send him that reporting key on YouTube. Well, that reminds me, since Alpha's in here. Hold on a sec. Ow. There. But yeah, it's not raining no more, now I can go fucking go eat my fucking, off my street shirt. No, I'm trying to eat. Hey, Alpha, jump up here. Here. Hold on. There you go, Alpha. Alright, so we got full head PD and fake bro PD up on stage now. So, like you said, I guess what happened was someone said to kill herself. So I sent it to my rights agency, and I'll get verification number for that. It's going to be a Arizona case number.
No, he's the one that's going to get in trouble, not me. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're the guy at home, and you need to send me your email address to Messenger. Because I have to send you a
I
picture
don't
right
even
now.
have one.
You don't have an email address?
No, my mom took mine down.
It's not that hard. It's not hard to make another one, so you can make another Gmail account in a few minutes.
Yeah, because I have to send you a victim rights form. It's going to come from Bullhead Police Department.
For what?
Because you're a victim of a threat. And when it's a threat, it's going to, well, you receive a copy of your victim rights form. And then I have to give you Arizona arson federal offense case number, which is in the 13 dash.
For what? I didn't do arson, no.
No, he's getting charged for arson and a federal offense. You're the victim. You get a copy of the case number.
I'm
Just
going
like
to
last
get my
time,
fucking
I
office, like,
was
you're going to pay. Jam, get up here. Jam, get the fuck up here right now.
You want him up here?
Jam, I fucking need. Yes. He can calm me the fuck down from me not doing anything. Jam, get the fuck up here.
Is that your dog again, also?
Wow, she's demanding you, aren't you?
I figured.
Huh?
She's demanding you, ain't she?
I don't give a shit at this point.
Back to the cruiser, just on the scene.
First of all,
up here right now, dude.
Okay,
I'm not even
language
fucking
missing.
talking about.
Wait a minute, what did she just call you?
What did she call me?
I can't help when I'm pissed off and I feel like this.
Did
I
I
wasn't
just hear
even
her?
listening.
Did I just hear her call you baby? What the fuck? Rewind that.
Boy, I just gave you the link. All you gotta do is tap the link and you should be able to.
Yeah, why can't you join?
Did you have a California ID, right?
Huh?
Will it let me join this time? They actually lets me fucking join, the fuck? Bro, it actually let me fucking join. What do I do?
Mate. Where are you at on stream?
Just at the... I haven't pressed enter studio yet.
Make a name and then fucking...
I'm just gonna put it as... just leave it as my name, because I don't really freaking care.
Okay.
Actually, you can get it done. They also fucking deliver.
I need that done ASAP, so. Because since you are a victim of a threat or a possible terrorism, I need that ID, and then I gotta do a 1057, I think, or 56. It's like an ID check. But I already know it's gonna be
I
yours.
don't think I said that, but if it did, if I said that, it slipped out of my mouth.
So she did say it.
Yeah, she did say that.
And Jam, what can you do?
He's up here. That's Venus.
Jam, what
Thank God for my good hearing.
Thank God for your hearing, because I would not have heard that shit.
So, speaking of that,
Don't say who.
what could be the possible
If she asks you who you're talking to,
or is it
don't
gonna be a county
say
jail?
anything.
Do what now?
If she says anything, if she says, "Oh, who are you talking to?" Don't.
Given that it's just telling her that she should.
I got it muted so she can't hear us. I got it muted so she can't hear us.
Enact actuality, and I'm just telling you how the law works, it's doubtful he'll see any jail time. You'll get charged.
Clearly she doesn't
He'll get
like
charged.
me talking
There's
to
no
her.
doubt about that. Like he's not gonna just, be told not to walk away.
I'm going to ask you right now. How are you going to do the prosecution? You want me to jail him or not?
Just get the other side of the jail cell. That's
Hey,
just realistic.
Nightwolf, okay. Can I make a statement real quick? I can tell. Okay, one thing when this shit happened between me and Sydney, Caden even not commented, but tagged me in a post saying like a bunch of drama and shit, and telling me to do the same thing he told Sydney.
You got Facebook or anything?
I got email.
You got an email? Okay,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Alright, here, I'll type it
ID
in.
with you? Any state issue?
I got my ID with me, but here's my email.
Anything that shows your identity is suspect. And if I don't have it, I can't really but with this, it's going to be, with you two, it's going to be easier now to charge them. I want to ask you, and you need to answer honestly. How do you want me to prosecute him?
I want him to be gone.
What I just said alone is true, but he deleted it.
I want him to be gone.
She might need to reword that. Gone can take.
He's going to be gone.
Hold up. Tay is talking to me in the fucking chat. Hold up.
Parole, right?
So
Bruh.
I'm back.
So that just happened.
What? Why is Geo in fucking party game chat? What the?
He's in a different party chat because he just got the police involved now. So,
Hold on. Excuse me, please. What happened? What did
he
Geo
got the
do?
cops involved. Long story short.
What did
You
Geo
know
do?
the whole thing, girlfriends?
Yeah.
Yeah, so his girlfriend is involved in a threat, and the police are now involved.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this ever gonna end?
I'm
Geo
gonna
and
invite you
girlfriend's
to
ever
another
gonna end?
party chat. Yes, it's gonna end with one of those two behind bars, and most likely it will probably end with Gio's girlfriend behind bars. Because Gio's girlfriend supposedly made the threats. So Gio's girlfriend will probably end up behind bars.
Wait, who's it? Chloe or Sydney?
No, Sydney. Not Chloe,
Oh
Sydney.
shit. Well, that's already
Sydney will
bad.
probably end up behind bars.
Wait, didn't they break up?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
she made a threat, and now shit is not looking great. Now the police are involved.
Okay, I came in here listening country city boy stuck. And then you say Gio got involved with the cops, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I just started playing Diesel, because why not?
Yeah, so, oh, by the way, I won the World Series in Call of Duty, FYI.
Yesterday or today?
Today. I won the World
Oh,
Series today.
good
They
job.
hosted a private World Series tournament as just like a practice round. So right now, I have the skin, but I have the skin only for...
Bro, I have to keep going back and forth from game chat to party chat because I'm in a Fortnite game with one of my
Now, when you
friends.
get the
What happened?
What happens? What?
the pen and paper, you can write that down. But you won't have that message.
Also, I'm dealing with like 50 million things at once right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, Winter kind of told me.
Well, okay. That you know that Caden Kid Winters?
Yes.
He might be
What?
going to jail.
The Katie kid?
So you actually got the cops involved this time.
Yes, but shut up for a second. Do what? Do what?
Are you near pen and paper?
Give me a second. I'll get pen and paper.
What happened? Cops involved? I was wondering when he was going to...
Let me know when you're ready, bud.
Alright. What is it? Alright, Night was what? Or whoever said pen and paper. I got pen and paper if you're ready.
Alright, it's gonna be 2-5.
2-5.
Dash
Alright.
92
Alright.
876.
You said 8?
876 jail.
It's 25-92876.
Okay. I got it.
And that's your case number, and then that's his case number.
Okay.
Questions or anything, you guys can make a screen guard and we'll do this all over again.
Okay. You,
You I need to talk to you though.
my email?
You'll have to, I'm almost done. I'm about 4 hours to YouTube. I'm just writing out the message. I forgot. Because you're the one that did the report. Yours is going to be, hold on a second.
My email's in the chat if you need it. I was Alpha. My email's in the chat if you need it.
You got pen and paper, Dakota? Right now, I got your email.
All right.
Right now, I don't because I'm currently working on it. You got a Google Doc open? Let me just open one of my Google Docs. Google Docs.
Shit.
saw Devontae in the area of Rockefeller and Alma. He looked a little disoriented and asked for instructions to hotel over on Alma Street. The mailman expressed to him that we don't have any hotels on Alma Street, but we have an apartment complex there, and gave Devontae directions to that. The Alma Street apartment complex is not near the old Lincoln. The mailman later saw Devontae Morgan on Alma Street, but not near the apartment complex, so he stopped me in and rerouted him to that area. Later, the same mailman located Devontae Morgan off of Rockefeller on Ski Bowl Drive. This time he did not stop to speak. So after reviewing all the surveillance and mailing all the times we've spotted Devontae Morgan, we were looking to see, is he heading out of town or is he heading up the mountain so we can branch out? Or we're looking to see if he's
I tried to get him to.
the girlfriend, we don't
I told him once he goes, I go.
Just because
And they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Downtown is only 2 miles in length and very condensed. Once you get outside of the downtown, it's definitely easy to get lost.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
In Manchester, we have never had a case like this, and so it was extremely close.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Not only are they in...
By this type of investigation, we had followed up on every lead, and we realized that we needed outside support. In my experience, this missing case was unusual.
To their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Michael Burns, I was a former deputy with the Assistant County Sheriff's Office, and I ran the Sheriff's program in Assistant County for about 7 years.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Rudolph looking to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Miles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
On the return is Williams. A good return there.
I didn't even touch the ground yet. What the fuck?
The Seahawks left great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Expanded out a mile outside of the area and was now seen in search of possible areas. We expanded them as far as we could naturally take care of and use the resources for. Assistant County is
coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Complete size of Hawaii. Here we go. Outside of that, you have millions.
And we give up the middle to Williams. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Still are to this day.
Stroud sets up the play action. This one caught by Kittle. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Into this investigation, we have followed up on every
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have got it on cruise control.
FBI, and we just still did not have any viable leads in our hitting that one.
The biggest support from the police department and we needed police support. So,
Not good ball for the PAT.
all of the stars are in the world are really
And the route is on here in this first half. That drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zito traps. Zito works
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
99.9% of Bugs traps for effortless protection. Zito, people friendly, bug deadly. Get rid of bugs.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
She wasn't involved, so she had nothing to say.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
He said, I'm surprised that you didn't say anything, even though she probably wanted to.
Yeah.
Looking to put a drive together. They start on the ground here on first down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Plus, get a free 5G phone.
Here's Rudolph. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now it's Rudolph. This will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. It could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now we get to
Exactly. Nobody likes it.
Here's Williams to return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's over 100 yards. Has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league. So the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys are trying to cover him. They haven't had a whole lot of success thus far.
Now he is in for the Seattle touchdown. His 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Seahawks have widened the gap now to 50 points. And the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A nice
leader or somebody runs a KKK drive through the town like a big Confederate flag like on the side of the truck. That was something we had to see every day.
My interaction with everybody was peaceful. With Mount Shasta is, I hate to say it, it was the language racist. That wasn't together.
We would spend the whole day putting up flyers. Like we spend all the hours. We'll come out the next morning, they'll all be gone. Except for like a few. Even some stores will take it down. Put them up. Why are people taking it down? Is it just because he's a black male that's missing up here? Or is it because there's somebody somewhere that doesn't want it?
tiny little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
I remember we went out to the campsite. Again, showing my flyers. Like, you see my brother took the flyer, and we're like, no, we ain't seen him. But if we do, we'll tie him to a tree in the back and give you a call. Same person who put out nuts on us. We had to leave on the property. It was upsetting.
We knew that we were in an area that was not safe for us. We were told, don't come this way, don't look this way. We got a bird, maybe like chicken foot thrown at us, a live chicken foot thrown at us, or different fires. It's like a twilight zone up there, seriously. And when nightfall was just a different feel. Like, seemed nice, but when that nightfall, you see what it really, you know, the skeletons of the town, the dark side of the town. We definitely made it clear we were here for peace, but we definitely didn't back down either. No one was going to select. We made that clear.
Hate crimes do have to be reported to the Department of Justice, and I know for a fact for the last 10 years that I've worked for the department, we have not reported one.
We are not Shasta, and
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Would love diversity. We are a community of a lot of different people.
And he returns this to the 22. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to date myself one more time as that quarterback Smokey the Bandit there. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
I think he was notified someone for that. But
Back to
I
throw
don't know.
Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Miles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Maybe there was some foul play.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. And he's going to go down again. That's Crosby. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to get the reset done at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, that's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, and they begin to prepare.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Rudolph. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Miles Garrett. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And it was just you guys a dead end. You were sharp, you know what to do.
At this time, the family has also offered a reward for his.
There, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Once you enter into
They go play action here on 1st down. Well, nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And almost their first INT of the ball seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And it's caught. They're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. This guy's getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks just continue to roll. I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here. 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They're going to keep the football a ton in this ball game because it's stalled out drives.
So you're saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing in this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Rudolph looking to throw. And the Seahawks defense gets through and they bring him down. That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken.
His handsome face, most beautiful eyes, and just a good person.
Yeah, I know.
Inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. And that's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, 3rd quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for them. A solid run here as he picked his way down to the 42-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
I think the defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own. But oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10, 4th here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Up the middle, it's Williams. Nice move. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Seattle. Kyler Williams with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Please love her officer runaway. Kristen fell runaway. She was abducted. Take care.
This is where Kristen fell into this going
Tucker now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drove for 4 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyler Williams touchdown run.
This episode of Disappear retraces Kristen's last known steps.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That kind of evil hurts. We're talking murders.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Rudolph now throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set. Pressure coming, and they got it once again. Dexter Lawrence. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. The offense on 3rd down, can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. It's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
I already gave you one.
Let's take it on around the 40. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has.
They don't have a lot of worries.
What?
Always have a smile.
Kristen was gifted and talented since 3rd grade. She loved to sing. She had a voice of an angel. And we had a very strict schedule every day. School, Girl Scouts, some sort of sport activity home.
In the mornings, breakfast, have pancakes. It'll just be that good energy of just, hey, what's your plans for the day? Keep you, I call it. She loved school. She was younger. High school was when it started kind of going down.
At the end of freshman year, she did start to act kind of different or more pulled back from
The cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They begin the drive with Williams. Just past it, 35. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And I've got to think this offensive line is going to surprise on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show you up to the challenge.
And they do finally get it at the 12. It's a big play there from Seattle. 42 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I've never given them credit to the offensive line. And we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play of success. Quarterback had to wait for his passing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown. Terry McLaurin, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes the NFL, you end up with matchups like what you're watching here. And you go out to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
When I saw that note, I almost knew
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
I was scared.
And this one over the back line of the end
That
zone.
didn't even hit
Don't
them.
want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Fights through it. And he gets us from the midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete.
Oh, now you guys want to fucking try now.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now runs straight ahead with Ward. This rough afternoon continues. He's going to be nowhere again. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Howard. A short one there to Fairview. So no gain on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Back to throw. Howard going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Loss, man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Butker on for the PAT.
What a pay rating.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Took her a couple of weeks to really start to come forward. But she later opened up and told me everything. Kristen said her
How does the
boyfriend
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
It was all coming. Her boyfriend was like, but she said it turned her quick.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's got to be important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. They don't care right up the emphasis.
Oh shit, Rayanne knows too now? Holy crap.
And then it's not until you get too deep that you realize, I can't get out of this.
Of course she would miss it. Kristen claimed this boy as her boyfriend. And he told her, hey, I'm going to buy you the world. You're so beautiful. You're gorgeous. You deserve the world. I'm going to give you the world. Flattering her and kind of grooming her to believe this.
I'll be back.
I just didn't get it at the time. I knew he was bad. Every red flag was there.
She literally said, you do not know what these people did to me. You have no clue what these people did to me. She wasn't the same person.
Are you watching Stalker or something?
No.
Or Disappear?
Disappear.
Look at her eyes.
She'd wake up shaking, crying, sweating. This kid was sweating profusely, screaming with her nightmares.
You know, these guys have really gotten her head, basically like brainwashing.
So we called Vice, we called HPD, and they came down, got more statements, we gave them the phone. I believed that these detectives were doing the best of their ability to get these traffickers so this wouldn't happen again or to anybody else. I had no clue what was about to come. The psychiatry appointments began pretty quickly. We started there. She finally began to write in her journal. She started to feel better about herself. You could see kind of, the light coming back into her eyes, and she was visiting with her brothers more, and she was making so much progress. So Christmas time was good. Kristen was planning to go back to school in January to a different school, of course, and to get back into school, she needed a phone. So we thought it was time to, maybe it's time for you to have your phone back. And we were monitoring her on it. It was in the kitchen. She couldn't have it on all at night.
I was 100% nervous about giving her the phone back because she was highly influenced.
January 1st of 2020. We were at my mom's house. We had our New Year's meal. It seemed like a pretty, normal day. She seemed okay. I was planning on coming back the next day and seeing her. My dad woke up the next day and she was gone. Kristen did not leave any notes this time. Kristen did not leave any indication of anything. She was just gone. How am I going to find my daughter?
Hey, Marty, I'm at a virtual reality party and I'm the best dancer here. Oh, I gotta get these. Marty, do you mind paying? Anything for you, dance machine. Bingo. I earn unlimited 2% cash rewards with my Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. Oh, Avatar Ramjar 27. I love this song. Ramjar 27 isn't from home. Oh, Ramjar.
The Active Cash credit card from Wells Fargo. Terms apply. You dreamed up some delicious Domino's pizzas, like the viral pizza.
This is the perfect pizza.
And we want to see more. So we're bringing back Domino's Best Deal Ever. Get any hand-tossed, pan-thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Maybe you'll invent the new viral pizza. Only at Domino's.
My baby's missing. And I'm panicking. And what do I do as a parent? Kristen took her phone with her. We tried to call Kristen's phone, but it's not blocked.
We only had her for like a month and a half, and she's gone again.
When she was rescued that first time, she was scared of the light. She was so persistent. She was like, y'all don't understand. I have to go. They're going to kill you all. They know where you live. They know where Grandma lives. Mom, I have to go.
once you're tapped by this dark underworld of human trafficking and sex trafficking, it is hard to get away from this network. This is not just one pimp who comes, meets you, and takes you down this net. These individuals work for essentially a mob, and that network is very powerful and terrifying, and so it is really hard to feel safe again, and many young women and men who get pulled into sex trafficking will return to it over and over because they don't see any way out, and they're threatened that their families and their loved ones could be harmed if they were to leave or do anything that would impact the business.
When Kristen went missing the second time,
He's in custody, so he insists he has no idea what happened. But it is easy for the sex trafficking ring to put a new pimp in place when you arrest one.
so it's possible that Kristen was lured back by someone within her boyfriend's sex trafficking network.
Of course she was scared. Of course she's upset. She's a little tiny girl. She's a little girl. She don't know anything else. She was lured and brainwashed. And when you're a young girl like that, you're influenceable. You go off like what paid people tell you. And if you're being led this way, then that's the way to go. I couldn't believe that the police didn't offer her protection.
I was scared that Kristen was lured back to these men because she got her own back.
It's estimated that trafficking victims can be recovered by their traffickers as many as 7 times. And because they have an investment in you,
Kristen was coerced. Kristen was lured. Kristen was groomed.
she might have left the house because she wanted to protect her family. She might have left the house because she was worn out by the same psychological tricks that worked the first time. We don't know. We don't know why she left the house, but we know that she is not going to cease this.
I was scared. So we reported her immediately missing and did make that flyer. But the police wrote her off as a runaway. Kristen did not run away. She was abducted and taken.
She's a young 15-year-old girl that has just been sexually assaulted by multiple men, and you have evidence of this. Why wouldn't you take action?
I mean, the logical thing to do would be go to this net, right? If I'm trying to figure out this, that, and get police to move, that's when I'm like, I'm gonna go there myself. January 3rd, 2020 was the first time I actually went to Bissonnette Street. What is a village soccer mom who clearly looks like a mom, doing all Bissonnette with a big red Jeep. You got people watching you. I go down there with a bulletproof vest. I was even paying homeless people out there to be my lookout.
That's Mama Bear. We'd go out there and she'd make me drive over and over again, around and around and around the streets, the strip, to try to find her. And she wasn't there. You see half-naked girls, you see cops not doing anything, and you see a long line of cars just waiting to have one of these girls get into their car.
I was showing convenience stores, hey, have you seen her? Can I put her picture? Nobody would let me put her picture up at all in that area. Nobody. This is organized crime at its finest. They were all scared. Like, I would show them Kristen's picture, oh, you're in some deep. Like, this is the stuff I got from people in that area.
At this point, Kristen had been missing for a year. The police definitely need to be doing more or anything. We're literally casing out the place. We're trying to take it in our own hands because we call law enforcement, the feds, FBI. We call everybody. Nobody helps us. Nobody cares. Unless it's your own daughter, nobody cares.
It's just the lack of response and return phone calls of our local law enforcement, our officials, and people I need to speak to. It's appalling. These people avoid me like I'm a prey. And the silence is deafening. And so that's when I found Betty.
My name is Betty Simons. I am a private investigator, and I became involved in Kristen's case in early 2021 after Robin reached out to me. I've made it my life work to help victims of sex trafficking because it hits close home to me. my sister was sex trafficked at 14 years old, and eventually it led to her murder. I'm able to keep her memory alive by helping girls who are victims of this horrible crime. I've actually recovered 46 missing and exploited children. Somebody has to step up and somebody has to help these children. Our law enforcement is very understaffed. There's only 7 detectives in HPD for missing people. We're talking over 8,000 people reported missing a year and only 7 detectives to work it. When I first learned about Kristen's disappearance, my first initial gut reaction is, what did the police know? Who's the detective in charge? What is going on? Do we have any leads, or is there any which way we're kind of going on this case? What are the cops saying? What is the law enforcement saying? I personally have talked to somebody in HPD that I trust, and I have a good relationship with, and when I asked him, what's going on with the Kristen Galvan case, his response was, who?
And I began to give Betty everything I had, and she began to really help me put some pieces together finally that law enforcement should have been doing. And I made Justice for Kristen, it's a Facebook group.
So once I got Kristen's case, I'm hitting social media, I'm looking through online ads, I'm following these known traffickers and their girls and trying to see if I can just get a glimpse of Kristen. There are hundreds of escort websites, and so what we've learned is how to kind of limit those down.
It's estimated around 300,000 ads are placed every single day, so no one could go through all of those. But there are softwares like Traffic Jam that are able to use AI to scan all of these ads and all over the internet to figure out not only where are these ads being placed, but whose face is in them. With technology like this, we have a better chance getting through more of them and hopefully identifying more young women and young men who may be being advertised and sold.
In February of 2021, I actually sat down and had a meeting with a trusted source at the Houston Police Department, and so I gave him Kristen's picture, and he said, let me help, and just 2 days later, they had a hit on Traffic Jam, which they believe could have been Kristen.
I know every freckle on my daughter's body. I know every birthmark. And then I look at the face that the Houston DA sent me, and I mean, my heart dropped. They also sent me another photo of my hands, and so the hands look like hers. I was like, that's Kristen. That's Kristen. Where is she? We gotta go get her.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently, and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, or pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn.
Riled up.
something there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
So that was taken in Atlanta, Georgia, and Kristen was being sold for $10,000 per night. And so at that point, that's when Kristen's case became a FBI case. Because now we have evidence that she has crossed state lines. So go, there must go. And so on February 8th of 2021, I flew to Atlanta. And, you know, each huge city has a this and that. And Atlanta's very dangerous. And I'm thinking, we're going to find her in Atlanta. This is it.
And when we got the hit for a traffic jam, we saw that 2 other young girls were in ads with Kristen. As Robin's in Georgia, I'm back home in Houston, really trying to locate the other 2 girls and figure out who they really were, their names, and doing the research on that back end.
So I'm in Atlanta, passing out flyers, I'm talking to everybody. And they claim they just didn't have any idea who that was. And they're pretty much pleading the fifth on it.
I was able to talk to both girls in ads with Kristen via FaceTime, and I showed them Kristen's picture, and they said, yeah, she looks a lot like her, but that's not her. And so they showed me the other girl's social media, and the resemblance was so similar, but it wasn't Kristen.
I talked to Betty, and I come back to Houston in tears. Getting on that plane, going from Georgia to Houston, I was just completely heartbroken.
Even though you have these softwares that are extremely accurate and very beneficial, they're not 100%. And so if somebody has a similar facial feature or hair, it may pick up as being that individual or that victim, and it's unfortunately just not.
Right now, we're actually headed to what we call the Bissonnet track, or the Blade, as they call it. Usually out here, you'll see on average 25 to 35 trafficking victims that typically work this blade in this particular track. They're living out of hotels, and so they're able to move around at the drop of a dime. So we'll see the same girls for, a couple of months, and then next thing you know, they'll move over into Vegas, and then they'll go, into Florida, and so they kind of make their way around the U.S. They are traveling a lot, and then, we won't see them for several months, and then they'll come back around, and we'll see them back in Houston.
And so we have to keep looking for Kristen.
On April 24th of 2021, I received a tip on Facebook from a Latasha Robinson here in Houston, saying that Kristen is locked up in a house here in Houston. So Latasha was trafficked and she escaped. And this woman literally tells me things about my daughter nobody else knew. She knew Kristen saying, and that she had the most amazing voice.
She gave us addresses and very detailed information. And so as the information's coming in, it seemed extremely credible.
Latasha Robinson said that there was 4 girls locked in this house here in Houston. They were all pregnant. Kristen is pregnant. Latasha Robinson said that the girls had tried to run in and kill their families. She gave me the location of this house, the house, and had burglar bars on the inside and outside, just like she described.
So we decided to actually go and watch this address that we thought was being trafficked out of. At that point, we set up surveillance. We ran approximately 12 hours worth of surveillance on the residence.
During our surveillance, we didn't see any kind of activity that would indicate that a trafficking ring was going on there. There was no out of the ordinary vehicles coming and going. There's nothing really out of the ordinary. And so as we continued that investigation, we eventually learned that a small family was residing. And so there was no trafficking going on. So at that point, my suspicions start rising. I really want to look into this Latasha and who she is and where her claims are coming from. And so I began to investigate her personally. I quickly found out that Latasha unfortunately did have an eviction problem, that the person she was claiming was Kristen and her trafficker is actually an ex-husband of hers.
Who's gonna make up? Hey, your baby's over here locked up in the house. There's something mentally wrong if you do that.
In my experience as a private investigator, I think Latasha's motive could have been anywhere from a revenge and unfortunately using an innocent family like Robin to get her revenge on an ex-boyfriend. I don't feel like she was in it for any kind of a financial gain, but I do believe it was just a ploy.
The FBI has issued warnings about the level of scams that families of missing persons get subjected to. It's unfortunately far too common.
It makes you feel relief at first. Like, thank God she wasn't chained in this basement. Thank God this stuff wasn't real. You know, it really does. It gives you relief that there's still hope, that she's still out there, and that she's okay.
It's devastating, and a mother is desperate to find her child. And so she's going to hold on to any lead that comes in, but on an investigator standpoint, we have no choice but to drop that and move on. I think being a private investigator, that's the hardest part of the job, is having to see that devastation in a family's face and watch them break down time and time again, tip after tip. Kristen's case is literally the most challenging case I've ever worked.
So June 1st, I get a Facebook Messenger message from Kristen saying, Mom, it's me. I need you to go get my baby. And then you dumped him in a porta potty using a Hispanic baby. Mom, please go get your grandbaby.
Maybe Latasha was telling the truth about Kristen's pregnancy after all. Because it's totally reasonable that someone who's being sex trafficked might be forced to get rid of the baby, even if the baby had been born healthy and full term.
And then I immediately did a simple Google search. And this news article had come up that there was a newborn found in a porta potty in Houston. It was a complete nightmare. I was a mess.
A large touchscreen keeps everyone happy. The all-new Subaru Crosstrek. Dog tested, dog approved. Get 1.9% APR financing for 63 months on select new Subaru Crosstrek models for a limited time.
The wind in your hair, the sun at your back, and nothing but nothing all around you. Get out on the water in the Florida Keys and Key West.
Remember your ABCs! Always be positive. And the Walmart app has over 500 million items. Walmart has dancing shoes? Who knew? Who knew?
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Kristen Gowdy was last seen January 2nd, 2020. If you have any information, please contact the Houston FBI at 713-693-5000.
When I saw that dead baby found in a porta potty in Houston, it was crazy. And here I am again. I called an FBI because kids don't mess with that kind of stuff.
Breaking news out of northeast Harris County. That's where deputies say they found the body of a deceased newborn inside a porta potty.
So FBI steps in, and they're going to come do a DNA swab. So this is my first time doing DNA on what could possibly be Kristen's baby, my grandchild. Just like panic. You know, when there's a dead baby sitting in the medical field, there's always baby scares.
But we're literally having to live this nightmare and go down there and wait for months. It takes months to get results for these kind of things.
DNA in this case takes so long because you are talking about a crime scene. This is a deceased infant, and so they have to make sure that they have followed every policy and protocol to make sure if anything is found that it is admissible in court.
August of 2021, FBI sent me a message that said that Natasha is the one who sent those messages. Reach back out to Natasha. No response. And something in my gut said go to her profile. So I did. And Natasha had died.
I'm not 100% sure if she overdosed. Somebody said her brain. I mean, there's been multiple stories. Eventually, I mean, she died. I do not believe it had anything to do with Kristen's case.
I've been lied to a lot. So I'm really. And my baby's still missing. I received a message 5 months later from FBI saying that it was not Kristen's baby.
So at this point, we're at the 2-year mark now, and I'm still checking ads. It has become a nightly routine for the last 2 years, and that's to check ads every night, multiple different cities, bigger trafficking hotspots. Nothing is hitting with Kristen. Could she still be trafficked? Well, no, because she's not being sold. So there's no advertisement going on. Kristen, at the end of the day, these traffickers were a product. She was a product to be sold. And if that product is not being advertised, then the likelihood of it being sold is pretty small. So at this point, I do not believe Kristen was being trafficked anymore.
The fact that Kristen's been missing this long, you can't rule out foul play at this point.
So with Kristen not being advertised, it begins to make me wonder, is there another avenue? Is it possible that Kristen is no longer with us? And, could she have been killed? This is a very dangerous industry, and so that we start to theorize, maybe the reason we're not seeing Kristen is because Kristen's no longer with us. I chose not to share my thoughts with the family because I didn't know it to be a fact. Robin's not willing to give up, and so you gotta start asking your questions. What did I miss? Is there something I'm overlooking? I mean, you're talking 2 years and nothing. So I really kind of start to theorize. What could have happened? Maybe we're looking at Kristen's case all along the whole time. I knew we had to go back to square one. Let's go back from the day she disappeared. What was the one key factor in Kristen's disappearance? The phone. When I first got involved, Robin sent me the cell phone records, but at that point, we're thinking Kristen was with the trafficker, and so she didn't have the phone anymore. The phone was irrelevant. That was the one key factor I overlooked because I was so focused on believing Kristen was still being sold. So I took the cell phone records. I started figuring out who Kristen was talking to after her disappearance. Where do these numbers belong? Who are they in relation to Kristen? And I realized that we had a couple of Johns on there. And Johns are overlooked by law enforcement.
John refers to someone who's purchasing sex acts from someone when often from those who are too young to consent. So this person knows they're breaking the law.
We focus so much of our energy and our time on the pimps, and really what we've seen is it's the Johns that are more dangerous. It's the pimps that are manipulating and abusing these victims, but the Johns are the ones that are deadly. Because a pimp isn't going to kill his money, right? Why would you kill your money? Even in Kristen's case, and not once did we ever turn and focus on these Johns. So we began to separate the cell phone records and backtrack the phone numbers. One in particular caught our attention. It was the very last person that Kristen ever talked to on that cell phone. And I think that's when it hit me that the answer may have been in front of us the whole time.
Isn't it kind of crazy how simple things make a big difference? Like all of this. Just blend them up, water and salt. Oh yeah, that's good. You know what other simple thing makes a big difference? A good walk. Michelle, you fancy a walk? Okay, we can race. Not giving my head straight. Calafia organic almonds. Just almonds, water and salt.
So with all of these Hilton Honors points, I could stay for free. I could order Astoria in the Maldives. Yep. Got minors, babe. Ooh. What about the Caribbean Paris? Yeah, got minors. How long has that been here? And there's no blackout dates. No minors, baby. There's no way the Conrad twins are voodoo.
When you want points that can take you anywhere,
Minors, babe.
it matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
I'm here.
Oh, Gecko, thank goodness you could pay for this.
I work for you, just like when it comes to home insurance. Geico works for you too.
We'll take all the help we can get.
You know, Geico's a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, from home to car and more.
Sure, we bundled and saved just like you said.
I'm studying. So Daddy has trade homework, Mikey has puppet practice, and the twins are asleep all sick.
Sorry, did you say squeaks?
And if you have any things to let me know. Hey, bye.
Hamster? Oh dear.
Doesn't work. I know.
Let Geico work for you. Get more with Geico.
There were several messages with the John back and forth over a couple of day period that Kristen had been gone, and so we knew we at least had a timeline of who was the last person to have spoken to Kristen. And I was able to track down the John. He was not very forthcoming with information. He seemed to have a lot to hide. And every time I would talk to him, his story would change again. So that was very suspicious. And why would your story change? Well, it's not hard to remember the truth.
And so help me God, if this ring did hurt my daughter, oh man, Houston might help today.
I recently handed all this information over to the FBI because Kristen's disappearance is an open investigation. But what I do know is whatever happened to Kristen, she does deserve justice.
So the case is still open, but it's been 3 years and not much has changed in terms of what we know about Kristen's disappearance. However, we know that before Kristen went missing, Kristen was working with police and wanted to help end what was happening.
Kristen is 19 years old. Her birthday just passed. We went to the beach. Kristen loves the beach. She would always say, my favorite place is where the ocean meets the sky. I'm like, yes, me too, baby, me too. So I went to the ocean. And over these woods, somewhere there, just, good family day. But they're just not knowing it. I think it's been long enough. I need some answers, and I think he deserves some answers. At this point, I'm going to continue to go out there, help families, help them find their children, and continue fighting to expose what's going on here in Houston. It's not just about baby being so old.
My sister was actually trafficked out on this end. So she was 14 years old when she first met her trafficker, and she was recruited out of what we call Chimney Rock, which is a CPS facility right up the road. And we know that the last sighting of Kristen was actually right here too. And this street, this blade, this track right here is very significant to Kristen's story. This is where her traffickers trafficked her. This is where they sold her. This is where, Kristen fell into this dark world of child exploitation and child sex slavery, literally right here. We don't know what happened to her, but we know it started here.
We don't know why Kristen decided to leave her house the second time. Is Kristen alive? Kids don't just fall off the face of the planet. As long as there's some sliver of hope, I'm not going to give up.
It's been 3.5 years, and we pray for her safety. I believe Kiki is out there, and that we will be reunited with her soon.
She's there, she's out there, somewhere. Somebody knows something. Somebody has to speak. It just takes one person that knows the truth. And we know you're out there.
Second parents first time. I promise you. I promised her that I wouldn't let anything happen to her. I promised her this after she started to come forward. They are going to hurt you. I would just hug her. And I wouldn't let go. I don't think I'd let go. That's her manhood. That's all I want. Just for her baby you.
In 2021, 3,000 black and brown women went missing in Chicago.
I think that if she was in a toxic relationship, that needs to be worked on. She's in trouble somewhere. I have no reason to think she's dead, because we don't get her. Just fine.
Sheena Gibbs disappeared on November 8th, 2021.
I sent a dire message to her. Sheena, are you okay? I'm really worried about you. I haven't heard from you. You're not returning my calls. Are you alright? I felt alarmed because you just never think that this kind of thing could happen to someone you know.
Her family is desperate for answers.
Was there some kind of connection that the boyfriend had? What does it mean when you have someone you're close to that you're hiding from the rest of the people that you're close to?
Someone took her against her will, or she's in trouble somewhere.
This episode of Disappear retraces Sheena's last known steps.
Chicago can be one of the most beautiful places on earth, but it also can be very dangerous.
I find it weird that they said that Sheena was at a Greenleaf hospital. I can't see my friend being here.
The mystery seems to grow as the case grows colder. There are so many unknowns.
This whole time I just had so much hope because she's a fighter. She ain't dead to me. I have no reason to think she's dead because we don't
chance of bringing her home. Share on social media. Get the word out. Help find her. Have you seen Sheena Gibbs?
Well done. Chef, really a pleasure watching you cook.
So done.
You are fierce in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Lauren, it's been great to have you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Holy cow, what do I say to you, man? It was an absolute pleasure meeting you. That was well done.
Chef, what are you gonna do with the money?
I gotta take the kids to Disney World. I promised them I would, even though my son wants Pokemon cards. We gotta go to Disney World.
Time to go shopping. Come say hi to the judges.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a couple ways that you can win up to $20,000. The shopping spree extravaganza. I give you 2 minutes, and I give you the 5 culinary clues. You can buy all 5 items to win $20,000. You get 4,000 per clue. Or we can skip the shopping spree extravaganza, and we can go to the mystery check. It's already got your name on it, and it's located right behind that door. And it will be anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. Choice 1. So you want to go shop?
I'm gonna take the check.
So you want to go shop?
No, I don't want to shop. I want the check.
Oh, you want to check on shopping?
No.
Do you want me to read you the clue?
No.
All right, so you want to go shop?
No. I want the check.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I hear him. He's not speaking very clearly about it, but I think he wants to go for the check. Let's take a look, Chef Matt. Here's the check. $16,250. Somebody put $16 on the credit card.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I won $16,250. I won. I won. To take my family to Disney World. I won.
We'll see you next week on the Coach Game. Adios.
Jesus Christ, man.
What?
I'm trying to blow out my eardrums.
Yeah.
Do you need them?
Yes, I need my ears.
For what?
So I can hear shit.
Yeah, right.
Xfinity Mobile on us for a year. Right now, claim unlimited mobile and included with your Xfinity internet. Search today.
But you get points if you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Howard. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Hang on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. He's taking it. Seahawks defense. Miles Garrett in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. Run off the NFL record of 7. The Steelers send out their punter now. As he's on to kick it away. And take it at the 46. No nifty juke there. Nice job on the return there. 16 yards. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been the focal point of this offense. And when you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably add that the offensive line play has also been stellar. And that's definitely been the case here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. It's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Looking left side, he's going to man. That's Gibbs. This carry despite the good move will be stopped short of the 10. Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize
I'm still not party chat that you left. Well, why can't you just join the fucking chat party?
So for the Seahawks, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll...
This is pretty down and dirty, folks. Get ready. This whole tournament will be awesome.
70K? Huh. This is the largest grand prize in Triple G history.
What?
Let's do this. I don't know, man. Nice little handheld. And just see this. Those burger claws. Oh, well, on the burger count, it looks like. Guy says handheld, so I can smash burger. Once I discovered smash burgering, I couldn't stop. And I jacked mine up with a little bit of yuzu in special sauce. You know, they call me the wild card for a reason. I'm always trying to push that flavor frontier. These are going to be delicious. I'm scared to run, but I don't want to drop anything. I've competed against all of these chefs before, and I think I've eked out a win on all of them. It's just time to do it again.
Yes. First thing that came to mind was my fried chicken sandwich. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? You can't forget anything. Or you're dead in the water. This is one shot. This is an incredible lineup of chefs. But I came to cook. I was the unknown kid that came up and clawed my way to the top. Now you know me. I'm one of the Triple G OGs. Listen, I don't know if I'm the underdog. I'm certainly scrappy. When all is said and done, I'm taking these guys out one at a time.
You got Wagyu ground? You got Wagyu ground? You say handhelds? I go two ways. I go cheeseburger, and I obviously go grilled cheese. Cheeseburger, grilled cheese. But I look around and there's a lot of really great chefs. Does anybody scare me? Nobody scares me. Greedy, do not drop those pickles. Do not drop those pickles. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, shrimp. I see some shrimp and I'm like, oh, shrimp po' boy. The first time I ate po' boy was when I came to America and I loved it. But when I cook food, I want it to be steeped in my Indian roots. No masalas over there. And knowing how talented everyone is, I'm just going to stick to my strategy, which kind of worked for me on TSC. I'm never confident walking into any competition. I'm always on the edge, I'm always wound up, and that has kind of worked for me. So hopefully it works for me this time around. Okay, come on, Monique, you got this, you got this.
28 minutes, chefs. 28 to go.
When I hear handheld, I start to think of one of my favorite things to pick up and eat, shrimp toast. I was the last Iron Chef crowned. I was undefeated as an Iron Chef. I am good outside of the Olympics, so time for me to create.
We're at rolls. Nobody wants to be the first person eliminated. Nobody is though. No big deal. Think about a drive-through. You know, that's when I really eat with my hands. You can't resist a fried chicken sandwich from drive-through. I'm liking what I'm doing so far. The winner is Vital Shop. I know the grocery store. I know all the time-saving tricks, which is like prepackaged things. That's how I'm gonna win. So I need stuff with lots of flavor. People love bacon. I can get that flavor with this bacon chicken.
Tavares wants to go back to your season. You should really make wise decisions.
I'm like laughing about this because it's comically difficult.
A handheld dish, huh? Look at the research here. I belong here. I'm the oldest OG on Triple G. I think season
My restaurant Elements was known for farm fresh American beer with Asian accents, and that's what I've done for such a long time. So I'm going to go to what I know, some type of beautiful Dungeness crowd, delicious summer roll. I didn't come to call it in. Give me 70K and I'll tell you what I'll do with it. I got a beautiful wife and I have 5 beautiful kids. So that money's going to go a long way in the household. I want to win. That's what it's about.
What am I making? I just feel frustrated and for some reason decided to make a burrito. I don't know why. I don't even particularly like burritos. But for some reason it is stuck in my flipping head. I've won an insane amount of money figured out that makes me the winningest chef here, and it's all on me to retain that title, and I take that really seriously. But I have no idea why this is what I'm making right now, other than the fact that Guy caught me so off guard. I just literally picked the 2 ingredients closest to me, which was pork chucado and tortillas. You don't want to go from the winningest chef in grocery games to the first guy eliminated in this tournament. I'm just feeling like I'm ready to win today. Stay out of my way.
There's less than 24 minutes left. I should probably get out there and make sure that we've got all the oars in the water. Keep it still, my friend. All right, Lipke. Big shot, you did winner.
It's like, good morning. Just jump right in the pool.
What's the game plan?
Maybe fried chicken stand-up, bud.
Ooh, I like this.
So first thing I do when I get into the kitchen is I need to start my time just to get my nice coating on my chicken sandwich. Really important when you're frying something is dry, wet, dry. So dry dredge first, I just went with AP flour with a lot of good spice in it. Now I've got my wet. And that's when I realized, the eggs. No eggs, kind of no batter. I mean, this is the greatest of all time tournament, and I just made the greatest of all time mistake.
I'm missing a few things.
That flash just lost their life. Cheese from
Daisy is creamy, pure natural
Derek wants some
cottage
Daisy cottage cheese. He wants some cottage cheese with some strawberries.
No. I was kind of hesitant when you came and gave me a bite of the ice cream. I thought it was fucking cottage cheese. But it was
Wow. I don't eat cottage cheese. So why would I why would I be eating it? You're the one that eats the cottage cheese with strawberries. It all depends on if you want large turds or small turds. 2% or 4%. Yep, it's true. Girl, you know it's true.
Controller feature.
Ooh, hello.
Get it in store or order for same-day delivery or pickup.
I already talked to Ryan.
We got this.
Yay.
I'm a mess, y'all. I'm a mess. And then I realized I don't have my eggs. I gotta be scrappy because this is the greatest of all time competition. You gotta think diversity. Light bulb goes on. Aha! Here's eggs and mayonnaise. I'm gonna use that. And also, I got pickles. I'm gonna do some pickle frying. I forgot eggs. Being scrappy is sort of innate in me. I was raised by a single mom, 4 brothers and sisters, and we had to be scrappy and kind of fight for our place. I mean, I've had to prove myself over the last 10 years being here, and I am not stopping now. I'm going to fight and claw my way to the end of this phenomenon.
So how do you decide which Triple G's best chefs are best? Well, you invite 3 of the best.
You need to get rid of your damn your velociraptor toe.
What?
You need to get rid of.
What, you want this? No, because I just tied these fucking shorts. They look big.
There we go. I like that. 8 of the biggest winners.
You're losing weight.
Now we're going to see who is the kingpin.
raw in the middle, some mayo and stuff, and satisfying, yum, buttery.
I love some strip toast.
So first, I'm gonna start on sort of a strip roast.
So you pureed the strip, you made that into the paste.
And then I'm gonna kick it onto the sandwich.
Right. Thinking patty melt. Grilled cheese, pizza burger. Pretty much just my style. I know that I've got to be on point. I mean, the chefs here, the talent here, these guys are the creme de la creme, the top dogs. But I don't think that anybody in this market can compete with me when I'm at the top of my game. And if that ain't GOAT, what's GOAT? Chef Warner. Yes. What's on the menu for your handheld? We're going to do smash burger. Love it. If you're really going to make a smash burger, it's not about pulverization. You want to keep these things together and apply a uniform, direct force, extruding the burger in equal directions. Look at that. Oh man, it's working like a charm.
Justin is like the king of scientific food.
You know, Justin's going to do some kind of Asian riff here. Yeah, we're going to do some yuzu mayo. In an added twist, instead of using like a vinegar, yuzu has a brightness, a floral quality to it, somewhere between a lime and a tangerine. Still doing unpredictable things, and still on camera. Hi, Mom. Damaris,
Yes?
how was the shotgun start?
Oh, very weird. So handheld already hard, then one shot hard against the people who've won the most. Hard. It's a one-timer, let me up.
What are you making?
I'm making fried chicken sandwich. But you know, I'm just grabbing stuff, guys.
Well, I'm just wondering if you're going to drink the bourbon or cook with it.
Add a little bit of bourbon so that it has a little smokiness to it.
Preston and Damaris are both with fried chicken sandwiches.
Can we always try to find that?
So they're really
Oops, excuse me.
But like,
What do you
when you're
say?
making something
I said excuse me, damn it.
that makes it really tough to judge. I'm a sleeper. You didn't see me coming, Bo-Mac. The Southern Sleeper coming at you.
Oh, there's my boys.
Yeah. Don't you
He's
think
my
Damaris will take
thing.
her along if you
Hey.
have the most to prove?
Good luck to you, bro.
Just watch me work. I'll make it a little
That's what I would hook you.
Even though these games are like really wacky and fun,
He's my thing. Don't be kicking my head. You know what happens when I get kicked in the head.
Who kicked you in the head?
No, anything that touches my head, kind of hard, is gonna make me black out.
Yeah, well, my hook is not hard enough to touch.
Well, I don't want to get stabbed by your damn raptor toe. That's what velociraptors use, is their fucking little off-hanging toe and just fucking tap the floor.
I can pick your nose for you.
Well, it has to be bigger. No, you are not picking my nose. If you know how to do your own nails, cut the damn bitch. Okay, listen here, Captain Hook. It's Rayanne, not Ryan.
Ryan.
the hell are we? A fucking up church?
Listen here.
Still sticking with the passing game. He put everything he had into that throw. It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Mark, don't listen to him. Stop pestering me.
How about you freaking suck on his nut, Marquette?
Listen here, woman.
Listen here, ma'am. Settle down.
This was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup.
Listen here, manette.
Listen here, ma'am.
I'm not no ma'am.
Ma'am? I told you to pipe down.
No, I don't got to quiet down.
I said pipe down, not quiet down. I said pipe down.
You pipe down.
Keep doing it, Judge. Yes. Girl.
Shut up, Rayanne. Shut up.
Girls gotta stick together.
Okay, that's what Sydney used to say.
Who? My girl goes to you know what, Marcus? Y'all just cayete.
You caliente y pichi pendejo.
Cayete y pinche pro.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send.
Besa mi culo.
Yeah, this my key.
To return this.
No, I'm not kissing nobody. You're not kissing. I'm not kissing nothing.
You don't need to kiss it. It can blow kisses too.
Ew.
This is my key.
If you do that, I will have no eyebrows.
So what? Anyway, they have mine of its own. They go up, down, side to side. And then I'll pencil them in for you. You'll be Bobby Lashley.
Catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Wait, what the hell did you just say? No, I did not hear you. What did you say? Fuck no.
She ain't my friend.
She tossed me to the fucking dumpster a long time ago.
She's your friend. Oh, she's Marcus's friend. She's not my friend.
Yeah, that's right. Pin it on Marcus. Pin it on Marcus. You keep that fart in your...
I didn't do a fart. I said, I'm waiting for him to come back. Come on.
They go play action on first. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So that brings up second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing it deep off his back foot. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and be able to run.
Bunker to try the point.
Up, you said something.
You always bring big flavors, delicious.
The chicken is moist,
He said my girl would be say you in your game. I'd be I'd be like tell alone and that see what he tells you.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks turn that to an early 14-0 lead.
I'm surprised you didn't hear that.
Huh?
I'm surprised you didn't hear that.
What?
It blew a bomb. He said my girl would be say you in your game. I'd be like tell alone that see what he tells you.
You want to say to that?
Screw you and your damn small violin.
That's what I think of that.
Screw your violin.
Kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and for where they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought to inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts with an option inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot camp that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb getting done.
They're able to drop in. For the second straight play, Rob, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, King. We're talking about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back jack with the type of velocity sack, more than doing their job.
Yeah, Rayanne, why?
Sometimes simply as a quarterback, you can feel it.
Don't be scared.
You can just close your eyes and you can feel them. And I promise you, after that last sack, that defense was hunting. They knew what was on the line. They had a chance to put points on the scoreboard, and that sack for the safety does just that.
They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. Straight downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. These plays nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First carry now for Kyron Williams.
Hey, keeps us out of trouble.
Just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Thank you very much. Every person who presents on defense is like,
Butker to try the point after.
Hey, you can't do it back to me. I was doing it to you. Get out of here.
You get out of here. GTFO. Babe! You nasty motherfucker. Every time you do that, the cement under the carpet goes,
What? Did you not know farting actually burns off calories?
Yeah, whatever.
Ah.
Keep those calories, bro.
I don't want no calorie. I'm trying to lose more weight.
I feel absolutely terrible.
Hey, sometimes you can't hold it in. Sorry. What's Curry? Fucking Ray, man. Ugh. No, I'm fine. I'm just fucking overheated now. Cool. Oh my god.
What just happened?
What Marcus just said. No, Marcus just said he does the same thing to Rayanne, but puts her head under the covers.
Oh, he's
Who wants a Dutch oven?
my man, because he just slapped the fuck up.
Because it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that.
Apparently Rayanne wants that Dutch oven, I guess.
Boys are nasty.
Prostitutes are nasty.
There's a prostitute. I don't see him.
She lives in Cali.
That's why I said they ain't here.
Fucking asthma.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Ruben.
Yeah. She tells me the same thing.
Hell no, we don't, Marcus.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta
If it wasn't for us, we would have been lost.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Pulled in at the 20. Stiff arm success. Love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawks offense out for another drive.
Not for the gold diggers. They'll be not for the gold diggers. No, I'm saying for the ones that are gold diggers, they need the men. Then the other way.
Yeah, because it's not we need y'all. You guys need us. So tell Marcus he better watch himself. There's that second scout.
Until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Williams on the counter. Juke the defender. Oh, jukes another defender. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks running to open it in the second quarter. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
No shit, Sherlock.
Duh.
The Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. He gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Saints come marching off the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
I think everybody in the building can feel this has been so momentous one way. This competitor, you've got to stop that slide.
Here's 2nd and 7. Screen here for Kamara.
They got down the distance. This group is pretty confident the screen will get enough yards for the first one they did. So as long as it keeps working like that, that should be a go-to play for them when they need it next time.
Big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'll be honest with you. I just started to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come out against those Oilers in the playoffs.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Shaheed now. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Leave short memories here as they head back out. First and 10. To the ground goes. That's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They're trying to get on second.
Who cares?
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down. I'll tell you what you're not trying to do is give
Xbox suck.
away. That's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Williams now on first and 10. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. We'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
On 2nd and 7. And he will score. Touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Butker to try the point after. It's good. And the Seahawks continue adding on to that lead.
I'll be right.
Topping that with a beautiful spoonful of the stroganoff sauce, mushrooms, onions, and filet mignon. Sour cream peel right on top. It's the perfect Sunday supplement.
3 minutes, chef. Wait, slow back. You got a minute. Okay, so your potatoes cooked a little bit, I see.
Yeah. I'm gonna gently place the chicken on the center of the plate, get a little spinach on top, sauce the dish, and then just get some potatoes around it. I think I nailed it.
90 seconds.
Oh my god. The puff pastry is beautiful, you all.
25 seconds.
I hope everybody at home gets to feel how deeply I want to win and how hard I'm working to win. Really good. It tastes like I've spent hours on this dish. I am very happy and very proud of how this tastes.
15 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chef, that shit's not working. Pretty close there, Damaris. Pretty close.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently, and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Rinvoq helps visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infections, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or pregnant. Don't take it allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we travel, we get access to over 1,000 airport lounges. I can get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
This is the first elimination round of our Triple G greatest of all time tournament. They had only 20 minutes to make a satisfying Sunday supper. Up first, Chef May.
Judges, I love beef stroganoff. You've got some beef broth and mushroom broth sour cream peel right on top. This would be classic. Spoon that in as you see fit to give it the proper tang and richness that it deserves.
Chef Aaron, I love that you gave us this Sunday supper that feels chef style. This feels elevated.
The mushrooms are the star of this dish. Just trouble with your steak. Dropped it into that deep fryer. Do you think that was the best choice?
I thought it was an amazing choice.
You got 20 minutes to cook. I mean, you're obviously the most winning chef in the history of Triple G. You know the tricks. The inside is perfectly pink. It's delicious. For me, though, when I think about stroganoff, I think of like that real brothy flavor. For me, it's heavier on the cream than it is the sauces. Sure.
I want to remind him of the culinary principles of Auguste Escoffier, the father of modern cooking. Creaminess is the point with the sour cream.
All right, Lomac. What do you got for us, bud?
What's up, everybody? That's chicken marsala. We put provolone on it here. Kept that moist chicken, hopefully. Potatoes were rendered in the chicken fat from the pan, and this was a classic Sunday supper for me.
Please tell me you like it. Please. So, you got to be really pissed off to cook this well, and you executed really, really well. Well done.
Thanks, Marcus. Appreciate it.
But that sauce, that's going to buy your house. That sauce is
so good. The potatoes are gonna live in the basement. I was expecting these flavor bombs, right? And they're a little plain.
Interesting.
My chicken's under season. The win here is getting a bite with everything in it. That's what you really gotta do here.
Thanks, Kathy.
Keep in mind, my sauce had everything you could have in salt, and it was smothered in the chicken.
Okay, finally, Chef Damaris, what do you have for us?
Okay, so in Kentucky for Sunday supper, you are having pot pie. So I knew in the chopping that I needed to grab some time savers. So puff pastry instead of pie crust, duck confit and smoked turkey instead of chicken.
Damaris, I too grew up in Kentucky, and you know what we had a lot of growing up? Pot pie. It was a staple in our house. And my favorite part about pot pies were those little super soft nubs of chicken. That duck confit reminds me of those little soft nubs that even elevate them.
Damaris, that concept nailed it. We want to see you cook more. How about chopping up some chicken thighs and add them into this beautiful sauce that we were creating, right? Now, puff pastry's cooked, the duck, the turkey, and you can kind of taste that. We want to see you cook just a little bit more.
How am I dinged for this? Of course I'm grabbing proteins that are cooked well when I only have 20 minutes. I think I'm playing the game better than everybody else.
Chefs, we're going to send you back to the kitchen. Unfortunately, 2 will be eliminated tonight here in the first week of competition, and 1 will be joining up with everybody else to come back off to the kitchen. Call you in a bit. Thank you. Judges, whose Sunday dining table would you rather sit at?
I bet they all nailed Sunday supper. Aaron's sauce was honestly one of my favorite things throughout.
I didn't have enough sauce in Aaron's. It was mostly green. And I don't know why.
The biggest problem on your salt chicken was the potato.
That was the most delicious thing we had in that ground tortillas. What Damaris did was spectacular.
For 20 minutes.
Do we credit Damaris for playing the game and using the grocery store's best stuff?
She did the least amount of cooking. You can find something to eat. Bring everything, make an argument, all three. Stay. Chef, they will be moving on. Will be? Congratulations, Aaron May. Congratulations, Alex.
Good job, man. Good job. Come on.
Congratulations.
Sweet Lord. I one kissed the ground and I said, you know what I learned this week? I learned to make better decisions, to make sure that my legacy is intact and as the greatest of all times.
You did one hell of a job, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. So, Bomac, Damaris, thank you very much. You guys are amazing. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for having me on.
It was tough. That's a tough one to lose on because I thought my dish was really, really good in the second round.
Thank you for your help, guys.
I'm more mad at myself for the mistake I made in the first round, to be quite honest with you. I wish I would have done something a little bit different there.
You did it. Would I make those same decisions again? Yeah. Would I use duck confit again? Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to have cocktail. You know, today wasn't my day. I thought it was, but it wasn't. Thank you all so much.
Congratulations, Chef. Now you're facing off in the hardest tournament ever.
If you want the title of GOAT, the greatest of all time in Flavortown, you've got to play the hardest games in Flavortown.
I don't know if you're just crazy or naughty. Or you're just convinced you're the one that's going to win the greatest grand prize in Triple G history.
Get out of my way!
I would not want to cook against any of these people.
I want to win this so bad. This is the largest grand prize in Triple G history. 70K. I can open a can and whoop ass.
I feel like you think because I lost the last round, I'm here to kick some butt. You're acting.
Oh my gosh.
I learned a ton from you today. You're a fighter. You seem really, really incredible.
I would have had a panic attack in aisle 7, just laid on the floor and cried.
Any mistake could be a plane ticket out of Flavortown.
The winner of the title of Triple G greatest of all time and $70,000 on Guys Grocery Games.
Remember your ABCs! Always read clothing! And the Walmart app has over 500,000 items.
Walmart has dancing shoes?
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
Throughout the history of grocery games, only a few elite chefs have proved that they can master this market. Now, Triple G's biggest winners have returned to compete and win the biggest prize money in grocery games history, $70,000. They are the best of the best, and now it's time to find out who is the greatest of all time. So let's welcome the 6 remaining contenders for the title of Triple G greatest of all time.
You know, after week 1, yes, I won the first challenge. That doesn't mean anything once you get to week 2. We've got Justin, who has one of those minds that you would be curious to go inside of for like a few minutes and then you'd want to leave because you wouldn't understand what was going on.
Looking for you, Steve. Hi, great hair, nice apron.
We've got Krista, who has been in the market so many times and won so much money. $70,000 is a lot. She's super competitive and we all just want to win.
Congratulations, Chef. You survived the first. You barely survived the first week.
I cannot be in the bottom 2 again this week. As the winningest chef in grocery games, I'm sure there's a target on my back. I've been doing Triple G forever. I've judged 42 times. I've competed 15 times. And I know that any mistake could be a plane ticket out of flavor hell.
This will decide which one of you is the Triple G greatest of all time. It'll be a winner-take-all competition. Whoever is crowned the GOAT will win $70,000, biggest prize money ever in Triple G history. We curated the toughest games in the Triple G arsenal just for you tonight. And trust me, you'll have no idea what's coming. Because honestly, I have no idea what's coming next. That's right. See, you'll be determining the dish you're making with a dish wheel. Hunter Getty, bring on out the dish wheel. Yeah, the dish wheel. So, will your feast be a fried feast, a vegetarian dinner, a seafood feast, or best noodle dish? Whoa. Okay, go ahead. Give him a spin. Seafood, best noodle, fried, vegetarian. Vegetarian, wow. Minnie, I see you dancing already.
Absolutely, especially with a new physique. Most of our meals are vegetarian. I love vegetarian food.
Vegetarian dinner.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, actually, no, you're right. Yeah, that's it. You gotta get a game.
Too good to be true.
I don't know what game. Hunter, got an idea?
Well, we shouldn't decide this, though. We shouldn't. I don't want this on us.
No, go get that other thing you have. Oh, yeah. Hang on. He's got another thing.
Wait for it.
Weird.
Good job.
Screens back there. I totally forgot about it.
So now we have to choose.
The wheel of fortune. Think small, you shop with a tiny vessel of sorts. Odd even means you either get the odd aisles to shop in or the even aisles to shop in. Watch your weight, some undisclosed weight measurements. Yeah, I don't like that. Or express lane, where a random number of items you'd be able to obtain. Well, let's go ahead, Hunter. Give it a whirl. All right.
Bang.
Express lane. Nice. Whoever said that less is more never went grocery shopping. Now, normally, I'd give you like 10 ingredients. Let's make this a 20.
What are you?
Okay, you're the best of the best. I'll give you 8.
No, no, no.
No, come on, dude. 8 items. I'd like to remind you that best dish last week was Chef Izard. So, Chef Izard goes to 9 express lane items for this vegetarian dinner. Everybody else, 8 items.
The bad news is the chefs on the bottom will have to compete in a sudden death second round, where the loser goes home.
It's 3-2 right now. Fine.
Come on, man!
Aisle 8.
afraid of a vegetarian meal, but when it comes to dinner, I'm always thinking party. I'm thinking volume. Express lane is always a really hard one. But there's no box that you can put me in that I can't find my way out of. There's all the good stuff. I really go Middle Eastern if I'm going to cook. I've been to Israel. I've eaten a ton of Middle Eastern food. I'm talking falafel. I'm talking hummus. If I've got chickpeas and I've got parsley, I can make the entire paradigm of Middle Eastern food. I said paradigm, by the way. I want extra points for using paradigm. It doesn't dawn on me that I've never made falafel before. My style of cooking in competition is always being ambitious. We are going to have to earn this title. And earn it I shall.
Express Lane. Any game that has limitations drives me nuts. But I'm scrappy. I can open a can of whoop ass. Let's just say I know my way around mushrooms to enhance vegetarian dining to the maximum. My wife prefers a plant-based existence. For a Valentine's Day dinner, I wanted to make something that looked exactly like steak. So I figured out a way to make these lion's mane mushrooms delicious and steaky. A rare more if we need it. For my vegetarian dinner, I'm making a lion's mane steak, mashed potatoes, seared green beans, all tied together with an onion sous vide. Sous vide is essentially onions that have been cooked forever and then pulverized to make the sauce. I don't have ingredients for dairy. I'm going to use the xanthan gum. It makes things like plants and fats combine to make a mock sous vide. So to really bring some umami punch, I'm working with the mushroom soy sauce. Chippy the goat would be on here. Justin the wild goat Warner. Hey, it's got a ring to it.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. Big shot at the end of the run as he gets it just past the 20. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And Bronk, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession. After one previous drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. And it's the Saints. Backed up considerably here on second down. Another try following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Rattler gets it to him on the screen. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. It's good for a loss.
This one just not the third down screen you wanted to run. No chance they were getting first, and apparently, no chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. We set it down, scoring at the 38. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down. Looking in the air here. Nice game left side. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the red zone now. His first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Saints make the defensive stand and contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports.
Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's the lightly used Trenton Irwin. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Jaguars move to 2-1. They get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. The Colts are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to show you. Let's go to
No, I'm at
Charlotte.
halftime.
It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the second-year quarterback, Michael Penix. He had it working. This, one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Falcons get...
And I'm afraid this is going to hold together and it's going to riot. Always fight up more than I can do. I always try. I always try to do it. Always swing for the fences. That's just who I am.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away.
$70,000.
Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints offense ready to start this third quarter. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand.
The new Popeye's Hot Ones menu has something for the spice carries, the spice lovers, and the full-fledged certified spice heads. That flavor's hot. Except for Popeye's Hot Ones.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Nature always finds a way to bring us back to exactly where we were supposed to be in the first place. The more the keys to Key West.
A successful shindig doesn't happen by accident. Walmart Plus members receive a look at what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot.
They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up. Studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock. It has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate. Right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy.
I can see some great qualities for me. I can also see a lot of my bad qualities coming out in him, like that he's a real sore loser. And then his response is, well, Mom, you're a pretty sore loser, too. I know, and it's only when it's something that I actually should be good at. I just kind of do this thing where I just keep cooking until there's no more time and see what's happened.
How did the chip trip into play here, chef mate?
For the tortilla española. So instead of roasting potatoes for hours,
Right.
I'm going to use these delicious chips with already crispy and delicious. Nice little shortcut.
I like it.
Tortilla española has to get in the oven. I crack a dozen eggs, throw all the chips in. Eggs should be runny.
He's adamant coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners, finding that football when it arrives.
Forward by Butker is up and good. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
I really am thinking about when struggles with time management, clear ideas.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Empty the backfield and motion him out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. For the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Camara running out of the gun. Well, on that one, second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback there, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the running back, and you send him right into the teeth. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense came at the perfect time.
And he'll get it up to the 27.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't going to happen.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Mike McDonald's getting the Seahawk offense out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Williams to start the drive. He's got space.
So I'm going to have to work with this butter and xanthan gum and onion and malt to lube up those mashed potatoes. So it's like
Win for the Seahawks. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.
Eggplants on the grill. And I love a Middle Eastern food, those soft boiled eggs. I mean, look, this is definitively one of those Eric Greenspan is going to bite out more than he can chew moments. I basically closed my restaurants when my second kid was born because I really wanted to be a part of their lives while they're young and while I can shape them into the misfits that they have become, to have the confidence to excel at what makes them happy. That's why I'm a chef. And if them watching me win this competition inspires them to follow their dreams, well then call me Dad of the Year.